YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage back in the Sassanid campaign, and Attila is born. At the end of that last one, I cut off mid-turn end, and I shouldn't have, because it popped into a video where Attila was born. It would have been a fitting indie. But you'll see that video again in another one of my campaigns, or I'm sure some other YouTubers probably gotten it up. So Attila is born. So, yeah, I guess we now just have to wait and see what happens. So, time mitres on. We've achieved much, but our people face ever-increasing odds. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. Cappadocia is going to rebel. I love these little, like, cutscene things they put in here that then turn into, like, the kind of papyrus-looking stuff. That's really neat. This guy's about to give someone a beatdown. What a jerk. Survive until 420. Okay, so we have a ton of money. We're in very good position. We are about to hit a rebellion here in Cappadocia. That's going to be just expected at this point. Things a bit nasty because we've been fighting the Romans for it. But we'll just put down whatever rebellion pops up. Let's convert this over into a well to provide some sanitation and some public order bonuses. It'd be nice. Our wall strength and settlement strength is pretty good here because we just sieged it a little bit. We didn't actually have to destroy any of it trying to go in. I really like some of these tooltip helps and stuff they added here. Again, you know, this game's not perfect. There's definitely things about it that should be improved, but I am enjoying it. And I guess that's what matters in the end. Some people are still frustrated with it, thinking that it should have been so much more still. And you know what? I guess it could have been. I don't know, though, entirely, and I'm not saying I disagree with you entirely, but I'm excited. I'm enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun. Getting a lot of growth here, which is good. So eventually I'd like to get a sanitation building into this province because we're just dead even right now. And then other ones, not really a whole lot else that I probably want to build at the moment. And I want to be able to build this hammam, which gives me increased sanitation and public order and wealth. So we should probably see where that's at. Okay, so it's here. Right now it looks like we're focused here. And then we can go ahead and research that next. I'll probably, yeah, it'll be all the way up here actually, but that should be like a one-turn research. So we'll probably do that next. Just try and get that knocked out because that gives us access to buildings that can really help us keep a large province with large cities stable. And help us eventually get to the point too where we can support high-level military buildings as well. I guess I got another achievement there for surviving until Attila was born. I guess surviving until he's born isn't the problem. It's surviving once he starts raiding that's probably going to be your bigger challenge. We have definitely made our presence known in Asia Minor now. And the Middle East area there through, I guess what is modern-day Israel, Syria, all those, that area, Palestine, all in control of my puppet states now. Okay, rebellion at Cappadocia. Bring it, rebel scum. Alright, and this would be the rebel scum right here. We could actually just let them rebel one more turn, and I can pretty easily punish them with this army, which is retraining anyway. Let's go ahead and upgrade these guys. We're probably gonna, yeah, we can get improved cavalry speed. And then we can go ahead and start converting all of these buildings over to the eastern versions. Probably don't need another forum here. Let's go ahead and pull that place down, and I'll go ahead and drop in a sanitation building so it'll help us just upgrade whatever the heck we want over here. And let's go ahead and upgrade that town center as well. Man, we're doing very well from a wealth standpoint. And I still have, like, I've got what do you call it? I have mercenaries hired. I got all kinds of stuff that's not ideal really going on. So economy-wise, we're doing extremely good at the moment. I mean, I'm sure some people maybe could do better yet. I'm trying to remember where I have all my forces at. Let's turn off all the other filters here. So all my forces are going to be in yellow. So I've got one back here at Persis, and then this one. So, and then these are all friendly forces there in the blue. So we're pretty good. Got all of our lines secured. No one behind us. Okay. Alright. We can jump out of here. I'm trying to make use of that map. It is pretty handy. I like the styling that they did on it as well. It's very nice indeed. I wonder if Parthia wants me to come help them knock out these punks up at Kath. So I'll move up here, and maybe that'll give Parthia the desire to go ahead and siege Kath, and I'll help them finish it off. I don't care if they take it. It's not a province that I really want to have possession or control of at the moment. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Not a whole lot else for us to do here. We're going to get very wealthy because I have way more money than I can spend on military and stuff right now. And that's okay. We'll just play it sound, play it safe here, not get too overspread. We are just going for a minor victory here, you know, so I don't have to have some kind of massive instant win engagement. Man, Antioch has been under siege for a long time now. They probably have access to stuff from sea though, so I don't know. It's probably going to take an extremely long time to siege Antioch out without having it blockaded as well. And I don't really have a port on the Mediterranean, so I can't make any ships to assist my allies there. Africans again looking for peace. At this point, I feel like we should just kill them. Let Parthia take their province, because these guys are obviously untrustworthy at this point. So we'll see. So we got some raiding going on here because of the rebels, but we're taking the public order down a little lower, and we should be in a good position to just come out and stomp on these guys. So let's go ahead and do so. Yeah, they're gonna flee. And I'll just let them go. I'm not worried about them for now. If they want to come back later, they can try, but we'll knock out that rebellion. And here we can go ahead and drop in some sanitation. And that means we should be able to go to town. Oh, these canals give us sanitation as well. That's awesome. Definitely do that. And that means that we can boost up this lead mine and this stable. So that'll be indeed nice. And let's go check out not a whole ton of other provinces to even look at right now. Okay, so what do we got? Ctesiphon, we can go ahead and build up. Wait, did I build a public? Yeah, public baths is what I want. Where are we at right now in terms of total sanitation? 6. So we could probably go ahead and build up this Oriental port as well. We're not quite ready to add to any squalor here. And here, there's not a whole lot we can do right now. And then Spahan, let's see what their sanitation situation looks like. We're doing really good here, actually. So we might as well just upgrade these 2 camel farms. We can handle it. And we're gonna add a little squalor here too from the gold mine. We should be able to hack it. Eventually, we'll be able to upgrade these baths and stuff. I think we'll be all right. So let's just go ahead and do it. Hopefully we can reach out and grab some more territory here in Asia Minor once we've secured Cappadocia, kind of gotten it settled in. Looks like one of my puppet states is clear out to Gortyna off of Crete. Looks like they may have just gotten sunk by the the East Romans. The East Romans are reeling. They're still in control of Constantinople, but they've lost a lot of holdings. Egypt would be actually a really good area to conquer. I'm thinking about pulling that army I have in Persis.
My honorable master would have me talk of gold. A lamp sum would ensure his good opinion.
You know what? I'm okay with that. We'll have a non-aggression pact.
I respectfully ask.
I don't really need to join your war. Sorry. Let's just see what else we can get done here. So Parthia is indeed going to attack, and they're going to want my assistance. Enemy forces are quite weak, so I might just go ahead and run my cav in and help run these guys through. Let's fight this on the battlefield. Ought to be fun. Yeah, so we'll be supporting Parthia here. I've got tons of cavalry, so I'm just going to zoom. Well, actually, no, it's a walled settlement, so hopefully Parthia actually has some siege equipment so I don't have to try and burn gates with torches, get a bunch of my men killed. We're just going to be reinforcing, so let's go ahead and start the battle. Parthia has indeed brought some siege towers. Let's see how they fare. My guys are going to be marching onto the field. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Let them get moved up to the wall. Oh, I've got an onager. Fantastic.
We outnumber the enemy.
Get all my stuff moved up, and let's just see how the Parthians do. All they've got is Persian levy. It's gonna get pretty thrashed. Persian brigade, a little better. And cavalry-wise, just Persian scouts and some Persian cataphracts. So let's see what we run into here. Yeah, the Romans, for whatever reason, sallied out with their Persian. Or no, these aren't the Romans. My bad. The Africans sallied out with their Persian bowmen to attack the Persian levy that's in the tower. That doesn't make any sense. What are you doing with your cav? Get in there, get those guys. I might do it myself. Get these Persian mounted bowmen reel up. I don't care if it makes some friendly fire on Parthia. I'll help take these guys out. So the Parthians have made it off the walls, but they're under heavy tower fire. One tower has been damaged entirely, though, probably due to siege. Because we've had the city besieged for a while. Yeah, I see a number of towers that are not in good shape. That's a very cool looking city. You have to come across the river over here into the main city plaza. That's pretty neat. Yep. Parthian cav getting all over those archers. This tower is about to burn to the ground, but as soon as these Lacedaemon scouts are gone, though, yeah, the Parthians are going to start capturing the gatehouse here. Yeah, Parthians here. They're going to capture the gatehouse. So let's just get our heavy cavalry ready to move in for the kill. Get rid of this Persian band here. There we go. So it looks like the Parthians actually doing quite well at getting in with their siege towers, and then they're about to destroy this last remaining tower. They've got the capture going, though. It takes a minute, though, because you can tell their guys don't have very good capture power. And this siege tower, I don't know where they're going with it. That is so cool. Like this. Like the city map and the city look. Very neat. Oh man, this siege tower just burned to the ground with a whole bunch of Parthians in it. Well, they destroyed the tower, but these guys, look at them crawling through this like big mess of flames. This thing's about to burn to the ground. How's that? Heir's laughing at the deaths of his opponents, or teammates. Very kind to me, right? Let's bring our cavalry in. And it looks like the Parthians taking some capture points here. Faction-wide morale bonus. So both of these add morale bonuses. It'd be kind of cool if, well, I don't know if you'd want to give a defender unlimited ammo, that's for sure. It almost makes me wonder, could you capture, like, have like an armory or a weapon store or something like that, you know, to like add to the field there. I like the idea of these capture points. I almost want to just see him flesh it out a little more. Okay, bringing up my Svarn cataphracts. Let's watch these guys moving through the streets, going over what was a barricade, I guess. And then we need to kill these Persian bowmen over here. There's a tower back over here I'm not real excited about getting my guys shot by. Lots of towers up here, actually. But these Persian bowmen may be some of the last units left. You know what, for that reason, let's actually just use our mercenary mounted Persian warriors. So that way if I get some of my guys killed, it's just mercenaries. Look at that sweet reflection. Looking so good. Definitely enjoying the graphics on this game, like some of the updates and changes they made. These Persian bowmen are screwed. They got spears blocking the bridge. mercenary Persian scouts here and more Persian scouts up here. So these archers are dead men walking.
The victory point is about to fall to your men.
Yeah, let's see. So these Persian scouts, though, up here do have to deal with an Armenian spear and lots of tower fire, which that's not going to go well for them. But these bowmen are as good as dead. I'm going to move over here, just get into the capture, start taking these towers away from the enemy with my mounted Persian warriors. And let's get our cavalry running up this way, too. Yeah, I'm going to start taking some pretty steep fire here with these Persian warriors. Let's just see if we can get into the capture point here. Yeah, we're going to be taking lots of fire. Look at that, the arrows from this tower just clipping through this one. Whew. Mercenary Persians are getting murdered. Getting absolutely murdered. The tower fire is a bit extreme for my liking so far, but considering how weak the AI has been and their defenses, I guess it's okay. It still just leave a challenge for me to try and get it done, but I mean, the tower fire is extreme. Just look how it doesn't take very long at all. I mean, it's targeting multiple units, causing tons of damage, completely mowed down my melee cav unit.
Men have given up and are running for their lives.
But that was a mercenary unit, and that's why I brought it up to do this. But now my cataphracts are under fire from another of these towers. We really just need to rout these Armenian spears. And that is very much what I intend to do. Just try and charge these Armenian spears. Ah, dang it. Allies in the way.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Their bowmen routed outside the gate and then returned to the battle. But we're about to capture the gate and destroy those archer towers. Okay, so now we're in the town square. Let's hurry up and charge these spears from multiple directions.
Destroyed an entire unit.
Here we go. We're going to charge these Armenian spears from all directions with the Spartan cataphracts. Should get some very nice kills on them and hopefully rout them. Now we can pull back because there's allied infantry coming in. As soon as these guys rout, we won't have to worry about capturing the towers, so we'll just get them out of here. There we go. So that's going to be it. The Persian bows are the last remaining unit. And they've just routed as well. So helped our Parthian friends take over Kath, and that ought to put some serious pain into the Africans. If they sue me for peace again, I might go ahead and accept it at this point now that I know they've taken massive losses and they're going to feel it. How do you like being stabbed in the throat with a mace? Doesn't make much sense, but that's what just happened. I don't care about replenishment. I'm just going to kill the captives.
Ready for further orders.
Okay, so let's see. So Parthia now in control up here, and again we'll see if these guys sue for peace. We could just take our army up there and raze that city to the ground and be done with them, which is a very tempting option. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder why my men aren't replenishing. Wait a minute. Why didn't we take Kath? What?
We take this settlement for you, my lord.
Well, here we go. I'll make sure these guys don't mess with us anymore. So, that'll teach the Afrikids a lesson. I just raised their H-bomb, their their capital. So we'll see if they decide to screw with me anymore. And that'll put some buffer between us and them. So I have no idea what happened to the Parthian army there, like where they went or what happened. That's very odd. So alright, we got our first cold regions up here. I mean, I don't know where those rebels ran off to, but they're still growing in size and strength. I've got this army back up to snuff here after that amazing battle with the Eastern Romans that we managed to do very well in. And we might as well just go ahead and start fleshing out some of these buildings while we're getting the positive effects from all of the yeah, getting the positive effects from all the rebellion. So throw some trade wharfs in there. Canals, got more sanitation, public order. Okay, good. Yeah, that we should be able to stabilize this province nicely. Our food's dropping down a little, but that's just because we've actually gone through spending some on upgrades, which is perfectly fine. Wow, that coal mine had some serious public order issues. Sanitation-wise, though, we are still doing good. I don't think we can afford to build that gold mine until we're able to update the baths, but we've got some Dalamite warriors here, which nice sturdy backbone. Got some Svaran cataphracts. If we could just get some mounted Persian warriors here, be in super good shape. We've got 18 units, so yeah, 2 mounted Persian warriors would make this army complete here. Let's see. Persian mounted warriors, that's where we're going to want to be. So let's move over here and go get some Persian mounted warriors. So now we've actually got some melee cav to support our other cavalry, so this will be perfect. And we get level 2 cavalry there. So, and I was thinking we could take that army and make for Egypt. Looks like Alexandria is under siege, but I mean they do have some potentially very useful lands there. Alright, I think that's probably about all we need to handle for this turn. Just make sure I've paid attention to anything I want to. What do we got here? Bazaar. And we can recruit spies. That's why I did that. That's right, so we need to recruit a spy from here. Jeez, what am I waiting on? Okay, let's see. So conspirator, +1 cunning, +1 cunning, double agent, misdirect army action, -15% movement range. This one is the youngest and will hopefully last the longest, so we'll recruit that spy. Let's listen to what he has to say about them.
They are recruited via the Recruit Agents button when a settlement is selected, but may require certain buildings to be constructed first. They are invisible to the enemy until detected. Spies are vulnerable to champions and exceptionally effective against priests.
Okay, so watch out for champions, go after priest. Sounds like pretty straightforward advice there. We got some unassigned skills. This guy is a general, so let's see what would be most helpful for my general. This gives him more campaign movement range, which that certainly wouldn't hurt anything. Replenishment down here. Yeah, minus corruption. I mean, so definitely some useful stuff. There we go. Let's just try that. And this army can upgrade as well, so it will start to make them immune to desert attrition, which is going to be super helpful in the areas where we're at. And we're going to need to move this army. Well, you know, part of me wants to maybe go back and retrain, just like come here, retrain a little, and then head up here and raise their other settlement as well, and that'll put a great buffer up there between us and enemies. And then all my puppet states will act as nice buffers as well.
Many good men have died in our wars.
The East Romans want peace. I don't see any reason to give it to them. The Alans are on their doorstep over there as well. Curious to know whether they're hostily on their doorstep or just camping their way through Eastern Roman lands to somewhere else. Okay. So the Sassanids are declaring war on my allies, the Lakhmids, or however you say that, so I'm definitely going to enter the war on the side of my ally. And the Sassanids just march right over to Nova Trajana. I'm sure that they're going to get beat down by my other puppet states who are fairly nearby. So we have a subject here, my lord. We should hold a fabulous feast, inviting all the great and good of the land to marvel at her splendor, lasting for 90 days and nights. Man, that is a lot of feasting. Hopefully we've got a treadmill too. So let's go in and see what we do. So this guy wants me to invite everybody. So ignore the request. The rulers of our neighboring states should attend. Such an event is a useful display of our wealth and power. Invite our allies so that they may marvel also. Such an event would be a useful display of wealth and power. Let's see what happens if we invite our neighbors. Now let's take a look at a few things in here. So we've got 4 out of 4 governors. Fine there. Let's see if we got any... Let's go back over here. This guy could be a master of infantry now as well, which could potentially give me some other useful traits. So let's see if we can advance him to master of infantry. And this guy has fulfilled his term in office as well. So let's see, I think this is him right here. Master of supplies. So yeah, we'll try and advance him to master of supplies. So we're kind of working our way up here with some of these guys. Everybody has a wife, but for some reason we are not having any kids down here on this part of the family tree. But we do have this guy who can now seek a wife. He's old enough, come of age. Oh, that's cool. Put the show details on there, shows their loyalty and everything as well. We're going to need to secure some loyalty, so let's... really? Our faction leader doesn't have the ability to do so. These guys are getting promoted. Seek a wife. Man, why does our faction leader have just like almost no influence? Where does it show his influence? It says you don't... Influence cost 25, but like where does it show what my influence is? So yeah, I guess we can't draw the loyalty of these guys for now. Divorce. No, I won't do that to him. Natural, adopted, and bastard. That's awesome. Alright, so I don't guess there's anything else I can really do here at the moment that's going to be too particularly helpful. That is all the time I have for this episode. I am going to call it for now, and I will be back with more soon. Hope you enjoyed it.